Do you have plenty of clothing, but you never feel inspired to get dressed each day? Do you feel like your wardrobe is boring? Have you decluttered and organized your wardrobe and found that all you have are those safe, boring pieces that everybody says you need? If this is you, you need statement pieces. This video is all about how to identify those statement pieces you need, that you will love, and that will bring some life back to your wardrobe. Hi y'all, thanks so much for being here. If this is your first time here, then welcome. My name is Lori. If you've been here before, then welcome back. Now in my past life, I started out with a very statement piece heavy wardrobe. And what that means is that I had a great collection of clothing, but it wasn't very versatile. I couldn't do much with it. Most of the pieces could only be worn one, maybe two ways. It certainly wasn't mix and match. And I found that frustrating. Really frustrating. So I figured out what I was missing was staple pieces that were going to make all of my statement pieces work. And I spent the next couple of years decluttering the statement pieces out of my closet and replacing it with really great high quality staple pieces, thinking I was absolutely on the right track. And once I had replaced just about everything in my wardrobe, I found that I was absolutely bored to tears. Like, bored out of my mind, like sitting in my closet frustrated because everything felt so boring. I didn't want to wear it again, and literally shedding tears over this. I know I can be dramatic. I've admitted it before. Hi, my name is Lori. I can be dramatic. But dramatic or not, I have managed to create another wardrobe that wasn't working for me. And in this process, I learned that I needed a balance of statement pieces and staple pieces to bring everything together and make everything work the way I wanted it to have the versatility I needed to feel inspired and not be bored when it's time to get dressed every day. And after some trial and error, I figured out that about 80% of my wardrobe needs to be high quality, good, solid statement pieces, and 20% of my wardrobe needs to be fun statement pieces. And that is what inspires me to build outfits that feel authentic to my personal style that I love wearing out in the world every day. Now, in my experience with my friends, my family, and working with women in their closets, I have found that most women have a pretty solid collection of staple pieces. And what they're lacking is the statement pieces that bring life to their outfits. But we're not born knowing how to go out and find the perfect statement piece that's perfect for us, because it is so individual from one person to another. A piece that might be an absolute staple piece for me that I'll wear over and over and over could at the same time be a statement piece for you. A piece that is a staple piece for you could absolutely be a statement piece for me. There is no one size fits all in any staple piece or any statement piece. What makes something a staple or a statement in a wardrobe is very unique to that person's wardrobe. And with that being said, there's a couple of things you need to be real clear about for yourself before you start trying to add any statement pieces to your wardrobe. Now, the first thing you need to really know and understand is what is your personal style aesthetic. The next thing you need to know is what are your absolute deal breakers in a piece. And then once you know those two things, you need to go out and get inspired. You need to get some inspiration. You need to get inspired to find that perfect statement piece for you. Now, I have had so many of y'all reach out to me about finding your personal style, and I love doing this. I love doing stuff around this. So I've got some videos coming out really soon about how to find your personal style that don't require you to spend a ton of time on Pinterest or Instagram or anything else, because the perfect example of your personal style is already in your closet. So I have a video coming out about how to use your own things to find your own personal style. Please do consider subscribing to the channel down below if that sounds interesting to you, because I'd love to have you come and hang out for that video as well. But personal style is a video for another day, so let's get back to the statement pieces. So the first thing you need to do before you decide what statement pieces you want to add to your wardrobe is to take a really good, hard, careful look at these staple pieces you already have and love in your wardrobe. I know, your statement pieces are going to be inspired by your staple pieces. You need to figure out what are those attributes about those pieces in your wardrobe that you absolutely love, and see which of those attributes you can find in statement pieces so they do feel authentic to you when you bring them home and start mixing and matching them into your wardrobe. Now, a perfect example of this for me is my pink sequined cami. Where I live on the Texas Gulf Coast, it is hot and really humid most of the time. And so almost all the time you will find me either in a sleeveless or a short sleeve top because it's hot. I have a lot of camis that I wear regularly. Another thing that I really enjoy in my wardrobe is pink and blush pink. Those colors really speak to me. So that's a color I have repeated in my wardrobe quite often. So it really was a no-brainer for me to add a rose gold sequin cami as a statement piece to my wardrobe, because this is in a cut, a silhouette that I already am comfortable wearing, and it's in a color that I already have such an affection for, right? I already love and appreciate this rose gold color. So adding a rose gold sequin cami was a great fit for me, and I have learned to mix and match this cami in casual wear, dressy outfits. I even pulled together a work outfit. So this cami has been a great statement piece buy for me because it already represents so many attributes of my wardrobe that I already love and appreciate. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to figure out what are your favorite pieces in your wardrobe, your staple pieces you wear over and over and over. Fine tune your idea of what attributes exist in those pieces and why you love them so much, and see if you can find a statement piece that already shares many of those attributes so it feels authentic to you when you get it home and you go to mix and match it within the rest of your wardrobe, because you already know you love and appreciate those specific features. Now, the next thing you need to know before you try to add any statement pieces to your wardrobe is, what are your absolute deal breakers? What colors will you absolutely not wear? What fabrics will you absolutely not wear? For me, I will not wear wool. I will not wear any fabric that has any type of a wool blend content in it because I'm allergic to wool. So it makes me itch. I get red and splotchy all over. I'm not going to wear anything with wool. That's an absolute deal breaker for me. You need to know what are your deal breakers in your wardrobe as well. Because if you find the statement piece that appears to be a perfect fit for you, but it has an attribute about it that is one of your deal breakers, you're not going to wear it. So it's a waste of your time, your effort, your money, because you don't want to bring home a piece and add it to your space that you're not going to wear. So it's important to know your deal breakers before you even think of adding a statement piece to your wardrobe. So once you are very clear on your personal style, what you love, and also your deal breakers, what you hate, so that you can add those perfect for you statement pieces to your wardrobe. And there's a couple of ways to do that. And I find the easiest to be Instagram or Pinterest, because you can sit on your phone and scroll through either one until you find outfits that you just absolutely love. An outfit that you can really picture yourself in, loving and living your best life in, all right? It doesn't cost you any money, just takes a little bit of time, but you're gonna be scrolling on your phone anyway, so you can do this, right? So I call this inspirational scrolling. It's not waste of time scrolling. You're looking for inspiration. You're looking to expand your wardrobe. You're looking to expand your look. You're looking to give your closet a little bit of zhuzh. So it's inspirational scrolling. It's absolutely worth your time and effort. Once you have found several of these outfits, really kind of break them down and figure out, what is it about the outfit that you absolutely are drawn to? Is it the texture of the clothing? Is it the color of the clothing? Is it a particular accessory? Any of those things can be statement pieces. Now, because you are who you are and you like what you like, you already have something in your closet that is represented in this outfit. You do. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be drawn to that particular look. You're going to be drawn to that look when you go shopping as well. So you're naturally going to collect things that are in your preferred style aesthetic, even if you don't have that nailed down and know what that is. So when you're looking at these inspirational photos of these outfits, start to think about, what pieces do you already have that are similar or the same as what you see in the outfit? Because those pieces that you already own that are represented in that outfit are not your statement pieces. Right? Those are your staple pieces. Your statement pieces are the pieces of the outfit that are styled with the pieces that you already have similar versions of, and that's the type of piece you want to shop for. That's the statement piece that you want to shop for. So when you go shopping for that statement piece that you've identified in that outfit, maybe it is the perfect leather jacket that you've identified in that outfit, know your style aesthetic and know your deal breakers so that you find the perfect version of that leather jacket for yourself, because you want this to feel authentic to you. Everything in your wardrobe should feel authentic to you, and these statement pieces are no different than anything else. Now here's the real boring part of the video about statement pieces, staple pieces, all the pieces. You got to know your budget. And I know that is not sexy. Nobody wants to talk about budgets. Budgeting is not fun. It's not exciting, but you know, it's a real life necessity. Like, I have a budget, you have a budget, we're all living within a budget. I don't care who you are. If you're on YouTube watching this video, you are living within a budget. Now, all those budgets may be very different, but everybody still has a budget they have to work with it. I am definitely not one of those YouTubers that will pretend budget doesn't matter in my world, and I'm not about to pretend it doesn't matter in yours either. So always be very aware of your budget. And with that being said, I want to share with you one of the most important rules I always follow when I'm shopping for a statement piece. In my opinion, The more difficult a statement piece is going to be to style, the less money I am willing to spend on it. Now in my world, for my wardrobe, 80% of my wardrobe budget goes to staple pieces, and then 20% is reserved for statement pieces. But within that 20% that I can spend on my statement pieces, the more difficult a piece is going to be to style, the less money I am actually willing to spend on it. Which leads me to fast fashion. I know, don't come for me. I know a lot of people have a lot of really bad ideals about fast fashion, and I'll admit to you, there's a lot of things about fast fashion that I'm not on board with, that I do not care for. With all that being said, I do believe fast fashion serves a purpose in our wardrobes. And for me, that purpose is those pieces that are going to be only worn a couple of times a year, that are going to be more difficult to style, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on them. I don't. So I will absolutely consider a fast fashion option if I'm looking for a more difficult to style statement piece, especially those super trendy pieces. Like if a piece is super trendy and you know you're only going to be comfortable wearing it a couple of times for a short period of time, don't spend a ton of money on it. Like that's where you really cut your budget. Don't spend a lot of money on something you know you're not going to wear for very long or very many times. And that's just all I have to say about fast fashion. Now let me show you some of my most worn statement pieces out of my own closet so you can kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. I already showed you the rose gold sequin cami. Another statement piece I enjoy from time to time is this lime green handbag. It feels very authentic to me because it is a style that I prefer. It's a size that I prefer. I don't like to carry really big bags on a regular basis. It has this chunkier hardware that I like. I like the look of chunky hardware on a bag. But it's in this super bright color that I don't wear very often. However, this color does coordinate really, really well with a lot of the navy pieces in my outfit. So for summertime, this is a fun bag to carry, but it's not something I'm gonna spend a lot of money on because I'm not gonna carry a lime green bag very often. I'm just not. Any New Year's Eve type party dress, I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on because let's face it, it's only New Year's Eve once a year. Now, a black leather biker jacket is absolutely a wardrobe staple for many, many, many women. But like I said, I live on the Texas Gulf Coast. It's freaking hot here. I don't wear a black leather jacket very often because it's just not cold enough to wear a black leather jacket here very often. So I got mine in a faux leather finish, and I do love wearing it those couple of times a year I wear it. However, it's not part of my typical coastal grandmother style aesthetic. So for me, it's a statement piece, not a staple piece. And the same thing with these black leather shorts. Like I wear them a couple times a year and they're tons of fun to wear when I wear them, but I'm not gonna wear them very often. Now, if you're just starting to dip your toes into the statement piece aspect of your wardrobe, one of the easiest ways to do this is with jewelry, with accessories, right? Because you don't have to spend a lot of money on a piece that you're only gonna wear a few times, and then you can figure out, is this something you like to wear? I've learned that I really like to wear a chunky necklace. So I do have some higher quality options in chunky necklaces because I've learned that I really do like and appreciate wearing those items. And that's a great place to start if you're just now starting to dip your toes into that statement piece aspect of your wardrobe. But with that being said, I absolutely understand not everybody's interested in a statement piece. I get it. Not everybody's interested in a statement piece, and there are many times where I'm not interested in a statement piece either. But just because you are not interested in adding statement pieces to your wardrobe does not mean you have to settle for just plain, boring, basic wardrobe for the rest of your life. Not at all. If a statement piece doesn't feel right for you, if a statement piece doesn't feel authentic to your style, do not add it to your wardrobe. Don't do it. The most important thing is that your closet feels authentic to you. But if you are lacking a little inspiration or feeling a little bit bored, try this. Try adding a staple piece, something you've already got in your wardrobe, but a better version of it. Try adding a more interesting version of a staple piece that you already have and love in your wardrobe. And this can be done by taking, just a regular white button-up shirt, but maybe adding an elevated version, maybe something with shell buttons rather than just the plain white plastic buttons that you're going to see over and over and over on every other white button-up shirt. Just that little bit of a detail gives it a little bit more interest, but still feels completely authentic to you. Now, if you've decided you want to add a statement piece, you're clear on your style aesthetic, you're clear on your deal breakers, you know your budget, but you're not sure where to start, one of the easiest places to add a statement piece is just with a skirt or a top. So maybe you pick out a group of staple pieces to style an outfit around that you absolutely love, that you feel is very authentic to your style, and add just a statement top. Switch out the top that you would normally pull for this outfit and add a statement top to that outfit so that it still feels really authentic but interesting to you. If you want to explore the statement piece part of your wardrobe, but you're not ready to buy a top or a bottom, you don't want to invest in statement clothing, then absolutely go with a simple piece of fashion jewelry. You do not have to buy expensive, authentic 14 karat gold chunky chain necklace to enjoy a statement look with a piece of fashion jewelry. I've got a couple pieces here. I've got this long strand of pearls that I like to wear occasionally, that add quite a statement to an outfit. But these are not authentic pearls, they're just glass pearls off Amazon. And so they're fun to wear. It adds a lot of interest to an outfit, but it didn't take a big investment. And it's not a far cry from my regular style aesthetic. So it feels completely authentic to me, but it adds that little zhuzh to my outfit. It's a great statement piece. Another thing about statement pieces is that they can be completely casual, they can be work appropriate, they can be dressy. There are statement pieces that are fun to add to every different type of outfit you would need in your life. Like, for instance, I've got some really casual jeans, but they're painted. I got them on Etsy, and you know, they definitely make a statement. It's a casual statement, but it's a fun statement nonetheless. So it's a fun piece to add to my wardrobe that's not far off from something I normally wear, because I do already wear jeans, but they have a little detail in them that makes it a statement piece and not a staple piece for me. If you've thought about all of these different options for statement pieces and nothing speaks to you because you're just not a statement piece person, then go with that. That's okay. That is absolutely okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You could totally choose to leave statement pieces out of your wardrobe altogether. This is your wardrobe, and there's nothing wrong with not even having a statement piece in your wardrobe. That may feel the most simple to you, and that simplicity may be the most authentic representation of your personal style, and there is nothing wrong with that. Simplicity in your wardrobe has been considered elegant since the beginning of time. Always has been, probably always will be. So if simplicity is part of your style aesthetic, go with it and leave all the statement pieces behind. So with all of that being said, what I want to leave you with is this. Don't buy anything in a color or fabric you don't really love. You won't wear it. It's a complete waste of resources. Always keep your budget in mind. For me, this means I don't spend more than 20% of my wardrobe budget on statement pieces ever. Because elevated staple pieces that you can wear year after year, season after season, are a much better investment. If you are going to dip your toes into the really fun statement piece side of your wardrobe, but you're not sure how to do it, start small or familiar until you get really comfortable making those statements. Fashion jewelry or fashion handbags are a great stepping off point for you if you're just starting to dip your toes into the statement piece side of things. If you've already collected one or two staple pieces in your wardrobe and you're ready to expand it a little bit, think in categories. Like if you already have a statement top, maybe now you want to look for a statement bottom, a statement pair of shoes, or a statement bag, or a statement dress, or any other statement accessory. You don't necessarily have to stick to only statement tops. Now, if only statement tops feel authentic to your style, then absolutely, there's no problem with that. You do you. Because really, that's what all of this is about. We should all be aiming and striving to build the perfect wardrobe for us, whether it includes statement pieces or not. If you have made it to this point of the video, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes. I have got more statement piece, staple piece content coming your way. Also planning and organizing and travel content coming up that I'm looking forward to sharing with all of you. If any of that sounds interesting, please do consider subscribing to the channel so we can hang out for a few minutes from time to time. If you're ready. If you're not ready to subscribe to the channel, no problem. Come back and visit anytime you like because I'll be right here making videos. Until I see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.